Oh, Amsterdam, I missed you. Oh, what's going on?
Ja, heel klein wel hoor, ik zo. Ook wel, ja. Fuck.
You can see it's a beautiful day. Everyone's stressing out. I'll be honest, I haven't seen people fishing here in 7 or 8 years in this central, or definitely not in that canal ever. I don't know what you do with it. It's probably just for fun. But that's a nice image. Whoa, that's out of order. Alright, motorbikes are lethal weapons, but when used responsibly, they can be great for your mental health, great for your adventurous spirit, great for your imagination, great for your positivity and drive and exploring and just your general alertness, you know, like how quickly you're scanning the road and how much you're balancing and the feeling of the wind on your face, the bugs in your teeth, the sore bum, all of that good stuff all happening at once is, you know, quite, it's being alive, right? If you're in a car, it's just a cage, whereas if you're open to the world, you can smell what's going on the streets. You've got that full 360 vision. There's no, yeah. Let me talk to you a little bit more about motorcycles generally, because I might have one to show you. There's a teaser. Right, I want to show you a bike. In past episodes, I hinted at getting a bike. I showed you all the different types of vehicles that are here in Amsterdam. Things like those micro cars, every different flavor. Pointed out a couple of bikes, all the different rental companies, his swap fits, but nothing beats a motorcycle. Nothing. Now, what do you think, guys? The big reveal. Suzuki GN 250. And how many kilometers have we done? I mean, that is a trusty steed. Actually, my first bike, or the bike that I actually learned on, wasn't mine, was a Suzuki Van. Really comfortable 125. And it was pretty easy to ride. I think that's why they're chosen. Then you evolve into a bit of a bigger bike. I had a 650. This is a 650. I had a Kawasaki Versus. Similar style to this, like basically an adventure bike. And I used that in London to go to work for 6-7 years, no, maybe more, and that was the best way to commute in London, because you got to use the bike lanes, sorry, not the bike lanes, the taxi lanes, and the bus lane, so motorcycles could go in that as well. And of course, parking, piece of cake in London. Now that applies here too. So I have to show you the bike now. Are you ready?
Excuse me, sir, you're not allowed to film
Yes, I'm
here.
allowed to film here. Excuse me.
All right, I'm just introducing the new bike, and here it is. Look at it. What a thing. I mean, you know, the coincidentally, we're about to go to see the movie How to Train Your Dragon, and this actually looks like Toothless, that dragon or maybe a Cobra, or maybe a Scorpion, or maybe, I don't know what you think. Bring your biases, right? Some people think you know, these three-wheeler things must be for people with some kind of condition, mental or physical. But I spent months and months and months looking at different bikes, and I thought, with a family, I just want that extra bit of safety, but I don't want to compromise on performance or fun. So this thing, it's a 900cc, and it goes like the wind. It's got all these different sports modes, street mode, rain mode, and custom mode, so you can tune the engine just to your performance needs. It has all the mod cons that you expect. To prove it's mine, I'll turn it on. Here we go. I gotta give the handlebar a wobble. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, Yamaha, you say? Alrighty. So it's got heated grips. They were on when I purchased it. Oh, hello guys. And you know, hot days with hot hands, not necessary. It's got cruise control. It's got all these different modes that I just mentioned, and I've added a few bits to it. You can see we've got a nice carbon fiber looking screen there. But oh, I forgot to mention that you might be able to guess what this thing does. That is for a GoPro. So we're working towards something here, right? You're going to be seeing me in action and Amsterdam on the flyby, and I should get something forward facing as well, either on my helmet or on the side of the bike, or on the handlebars, like an Insta 360. I'm gonna work it all out. But these things, you know, motorbikes are cheaper than cars, and you can spend your life customizing them. You get all the fashion, and they hit your pocket harder and faster than you think they would. Anyway, girls, what's your opinion? Like, have you been on this thing? Do you have any thoughts?
Quite comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah?
Yeah. Just need to get used to the size.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Getting through the cars.
Yeah. Helps taking off these saddlebags on the young lady, what do you think?
Yeah, she already wants to go.
You're a little bit
That's it.
too confident.
I think it's a nice bike.
These hand guards, they keep the wind off and the rain, and also if you drop it, you know, you're saving this side of the bike. Some crash bars, and it comes with these big side panniers, but I've taken them off because getting through small spaces, you can quite easily bump them. So it's got loads of luggage on the side and up the top. It's just like a normal motorbike. You know, you might say, but it's not. I think it's as good or better. Essentially, you get 80% more grip, and you get a whole new experience, a whole new sensation of just confidence as you travel in any condition. So, you know, whether it's raining, whether you're on bricks like this, on tarmac, on the dirt, whatever, you know, you've just got less concerns about things like potholes or other things on the ground that you typically are scanning for as a motorcyclist. Here you spend more time looking up ahead and enjoying the ride. On a normal bike, you're like, oh my god, what's that on the road? A bit of oil, tram track, you know, any kind of bump or irregularity. That's on your mind all the time, you know, and that's part of being engaged and, you know, active on the thing. But, you know, I've done that on my Kawasaki, on my Royal Enfield. I even put a sidecar on the on the Royal Enfield and had that experience. I would recommend against doing that. It kills the joy of riding. You basically can't lean the bike properly. You can get that chair in the air, as they call it, flying the chair, the sidecar, but just turning left and right is, you know, a big struggle and not that great. So this thing gets you back into motorcycling after 8 or 9 years, and has the performance, has the technology, and just, you know, it's super comfortable, unbelievably. You could look it up if you want. It's called a Niken GT. I got a 2024 model, and you'll hear all kinds of different views, but I can tell you it puts the smile on your dial. Look at me. Right, this has really got me working, you know, really got me out there on the street. And that's probably part of the reason you haven't seen me in a while, is I've been, you know, working towards this and, you know, testing it out and justifying it to myself and to everybody. But now I'm comfortable with it. I've gone for all the rides, and, you know, I feel, you know, I can give you a proper report. So let's remember to take those keys before somebody else does. Got them. And now I'm going to show you the beginning of summer in Amsterdam. On Spalstraat there is a party going on, and where parties are, so am I.